it's Carol. Okay, so normally I have makeup on and normally I'm feeling bright and chipper, but as you well know, I've got a lot of pain that I'm fighting through. And it's kind of interesting that when people are fighting through pain, sometimes we smile, which is really weird. I do that a lot. I think I'm trying to make the other person feel better. So um, I have not gotten any relief for the pain. My surgery is on Monday, and they just told me it's early in the morning, and so hopefully I won't be out of commission too long. I mean, I'm stubborn, so I'm thinking maybe um, I'll work a couple of days next week and then take off days. I'm not really sure, but the response that I've gotten from my rant in the middle of the night has been uh, humbling, and thank you that for all the kind words and thoughts. I'm going to be okay one way or another. I'm going to be a voice for the people that have chronic pain and they're being told that they're drug seeking or that they're taking a risk of the side effects or whatever it is. I can't take ibuprofen, something like that. That's what I would like to take. I would love to do that. So, all the gastric bypass patients out there that can't take NSAIDs or NSAIDs or however you say that, um, we're screwed because we're not allowed to have opiates anymore. And um, I can't take ibuprofen. That leaves me Tylenol, and they only want you to take 500 milligrams of Tylenol. Well, when you have had surgery after surgery on your stomach, um, and you're told that you're going to be in pain the rest of your life, is that enough? What do you do? I don't know. Um, I don't like to be not pulled together. I have been talking online, writing what's been going on, but I haven't shown you what I look like. No, I don't look like I'm dying or anything, but this is a problem. The chronic pain, the opiate problem for the people that don't abuse drugs, this is a problem because some people need relief. So I'm going to be a voice. I I'm stubborn. I'm going to be a voice. I'm going to call the insurance board and say, this can't be a one size fits all. I've been joking and saying I'm a drug addict to everybody because it's just funny. When I take narcotics, I write every one of them times that I take it down so that I don't get confused or take too much. I am like anal about it. Well, they're saying I can't take this and this and this together. Well, there's only those two that I take. And if my body's been tolerating it all this time, I'd say I'm okay. I do have a high tolerance level. We all do in my family, and we're little. I'm tiny, but I just have a high tolerance level. So I am going to meet with the doctor at Kaiser, and I think he understands I need something until my surgery, which is Monday morning. And of course, I will need it during my surgery and at least a week after my surgery. And if they can give me something other than narcotics, that'd be great. But what other choices do we have? Well, I know in other countries there's other choices and ideas, and I'm seeking out every other non traditional idea that I can. So, anyway, if you can keep a thought or a prayer, I don't know, how that works for you. Monday morning, I go in. We hope that all they're going to need to do is a laparoscopy, put in a mesh, put my intestines back in my body, because apparently that's where they're supposed to be, and go home. and heal. If that doesn't work, they're going to open me up and I'll be in the hospital for a while and it will be bad. And I'm going to ask the doctor under no circumstances to do that because that'll give me even more pain for the rest of my life. And I just see no point to it. So, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people out there struggling with chronic pain, a lot worse than what I'm going through. This last week and a half was a doozy, I have to say. But that's because what I have been taking is CBD, and my doctor said that's weed. And they drug tested me, and I don't drug test with weed. I don't want weed. I'm not interested in weed. I'm not interested in taking illegal drugs. I'm not interested in taking anything other than something that will get me through this appropriately. So I was off of the CBD for a month, and now it's out of my system, and the pain came back full time. And it takes time for it to build back up in your system. And yet they tell me federally I'm not allowed to take that. I don't understand this because it doesn't give me any. There's no high. There's no nothing. It just simply helps with the pain. I am a CBD proponent. I'm not big on my clients doing the weed, but if they do it, then I just don't want them to get addicted. Addiction is a whole different thing. I don't take CBD and need it. I don't do that. I do. I should probably take it for the pain and just be consistent. But calling somebody that is against drug addiction an addict, it's a little hard to take. And I've spent 35 years in recovery. I happen to be on the Al-Anon side, but I used to be, well, I've gone to every meeting. Addiction, I'm more addicted to people. So that's what the codependency is. Anyway, so think good thoughts, or however you do that. I'm a Christian, so I have a lot of friends that will pray. Please don't be offended by that. Whatever your belief system, it's fine with me. I'm perfectly fine with it. I will take any good thoughts. I will take thoughts and prayers, or whatever you think to do. And I will be back, and I'll be perky, and I'm going to fight through this world and make a difference and help my clients. I was just able to bring somebody in that was in major pain, and she feels better. Well, actually, I don't know if she feels better, but that I was able to help and be a piece of that is why we do the Trauma Healing Foundation. And I will give up the money that I make from one practice to keep that one going until that one can sustain itself, because that's my heart. Anyway, you guys have a nice day. I am going to go in Kaiser because some doctor said that he understands what I need and that he'll help me. But I don't know. I've never met him, and I've heard this a lot, and I get there and they say, yeah, but we can't because. So if that's what happens, then I'll tough it out. And that's, we all have something we got to deal with, right? Anyway, have a good day, and I'll let you know how I'm doing probably next week, and I will post as I can. Bye.